What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bri2J Presents. I'm your host, Bri2J, and today I'm presenting to you the Marvel Select Disney Store exclusive Moon Knight figure, courtesy from my friends at Diamond Select Toys, so thank you very much for sending me out this product sample to review. So, Moon Knight is a Disney Plus series that came out just a few months ago, and this is the design choice that was done from the series, where that series had a lot of flaws, as does this figure. We'll get talking more about that in a moment. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at the Marvel Select Moon Knight from that show. So in terms of articulation, the figure is a bit of a letdown. However, when it comes time for paint and detail, that is where this figure shines. Being a fan of the Moon Knight series on Disney Plus, I was really excited to get this figure, and then seeing that its articulation was that of something from 10 years ago, I am kind of bummed, really let down. But let's talk first about the paint and detailing, and even the sculpting. So there's a nice wash on this figure all around, and this looks really highly detailed off the show. Everything from the crescent to the bands around his belt and whatever. And nice sculpt work on the cape. So it's a solid piece aesthetically. You know, if you want to just put him in the background, I guess it's fine. However, I'm really let down that there's no real articulation. So with that being said, let's talk about that. The head is on a ball peg, and it can move side to side and up and down. The arms can go out about that much. Can swivel all the way around if you'd like. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, and my biggest letdown number one is that he does not have any sort of hinge on the wrist. It's just a basic swivel, so that's a bit of a bummer. If you're better at posing action figures than I, it can work, but for me, I'm still kind of in the interim level, and it's kind of a letdown. So as for the rest of the articulation, he can do some waist articulation there. No ab crunch at all. Nothing torso, nothing ab. That's letdown number two. For articulation with the legs, he can kick forward that far, back about that far. Nasty looking old school Toy Biz, days, ball peg right there. Can do a split if you'd like. Single jointed knees, which is what we're used to. No ankle articulation. It could just go up and down, and nasty looking gaps. I don't like the gaps. The only gap I like is the clothing store. Yeah, bit of a bummer on this guy. But the paint and detail are fantastic, and it looks pretty aesthetically pleasing. I know there's some changes from the TV show to the action figure. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's no cloth covering the crescent on his chest. So it's kind of a mixed breed. However, aesthetically really nice, despite its failing in articulation. Another cool thing are the little spikes on his wrist there. Not his wrist, on his fist, I should have said. So that's that for articulation. Really bit of a bummer. Now, when it comes time to talk about accessories, this is where he fails again, is that he only comes with a fist and a left open hand and a right fist for this figure that are on the default. There are no alternate hands. But he does come with both a silver crescent star, or throwing, I guess you'd say throwing star, even though it's not a star. Right, and then you get one that's done in the brass, or brass colored. And if my camera wants to focus, they are nicely sculpted. So I don't know why my camera's not focusing. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, that's that. Looks okay. And then he comes with this display base right here, which has all the Egyptian, it's supposed to be like Egyptian Sanskrit, I guess, on there. Maybe one or two little carvings or whatever, and then some cracks in the stone and whatever, and the sand or the mud on the bottom. You know, the back, it's the same, pretty much. And that's that. That's all it comes with. And I'm really bummed. I really wish this figure had a lot more going for it, especially that, you know, Moon Knight was fantastic, despite the hate. Hopefully maybe we get like a revamped version down the road from Marvel Select. It would be nice. Alright, well, I guess that's it for this video. It's short because he doesn't really come with anything. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to buy this figure for reasons, maybe just to keep him in box if you're that kind of person, or if you want to just keep him displayed, you know, in one pose where he's almost like a statue. It's up to you. Anyway, you could of course find this video on social media. Check out Bri2J Presents on YouTube. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go check out my website at Bri2JPresents.com, where you're going to find a whole bunch of stuff, including a link to the Inner City Geeks podcast, which were on both Spotify, Stitcher, Google, and SoundCloud, where on the website there's going to be a ton of other links to other things as well. And, of course, check me out on social media, Bri2J Presents on both Twitter and Instagram. And I will see you guys in the next one. Once again, shout out to my friends at Diamond Select. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That's crispy.